Hundreds of children are dying in Oklahoma, and one word could be the difference between ignoring a growing problem and providing life-saving education.
Fox 25's Phil Cross has analyzed thousands of pages of documents to find out why Oklahoma babies are dying and the one thing that could be holding back a way to keep them alive.
So often we hear someone say, if this just saves one life, or if just one life is changed. But we're not talking about one life tonight. We're talking about hundreds of Oklahoma babies who are dead, and more could follow because of what many call misplaced compassion.
Joy.
For many families, the joy of a new child is unparalleled. But too many families know this unmeasurable joy can be replaced by unthinkable sorrow.
To make sure that there aren't homes with empty nurseries and there aren't families like ours who have a hole in our family that we can't repair, we can't replace.
For Derek and Allie Dodd, they'll never forget their new baby girl has two big brothers, only one of whom she'll ever meet. In 2015, Shepard Dodd died at his daycare. According to the medical examiner, how he died is unknown.
We don't understand the unknown. There's so much that is known. We know exactly how Shepard was found and that he was swaddled in a car seat, unbuckled, and left unsupervised for 2 hours. So the fact that we know so much makes unknown not make very much sense to us.
Unknown. It's just one word, a single checkbox on an autopsy report that the Dodds and other child advocates say is doing damage.
Years ago, SIDS was used as a compassionate diagnosis, but now it seems like maybe unknown is the new compassionate diagnosis.
Here is the issue, spelled out time and time again on thousands of pages of autopsy reports. SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome, faded out years ago as a cause of death. It was replaced by sudden unexplained infant death. But medical examiners also have to declare how a child died. Was it an accident, on purpose, natural, or unknown? And as SIDS has faded out as a cause of death, unknown as a manner of death increased.
Unfortunately, you can smother an infant on purpose without there being any physical signs.
Lisa Rhodes is the program manager for the Child Death Review Board with the Oklahoma Commission on Children and Youth. It's her job to review these same cases. For our review, we looked at every child under the age of 5 who died in a 10-year period. That was 1,025 children. And year after year, report after report, unknown is listed as the manner of death, even when some pathologists write there is medical evidence indicating a child suffocated due to an unsafe sleep environment.
If we're really going to be able to address this problem, we need to know a whole lot about the sleep environment.
Some pathologists completely leave out any details about how a child was found, further complicating review of a child's death.
It's not unknown to the point of we recognize what risk factors were present.
Rhodes says the message of safe sleep is not as easy to get through to parents as you might imagine.
Getting a behavior change is tough, especially when you have to fight the mindset of, oh, it's not going to happen to me.
There are efforts to reach new parents, teaching that safe sleep means face up, no loose blankets, no pillows, and no sharing a bed.
You don't hear about cases like this very often, but it's one of those things where it's every little bit counts.
Every little bit, including that little check mark, as the fight to save children battles what is known about unknown. The Commission on Children and Youth has made several recommendations to the medical examiner's office on how to handle and investigate child deaths. The medical examiner declined our request for an interview for this story, saying they were too busy. Phil Cross, Fox 25 News.
And the OCCY says there is also a new program that hospitals can sign up for to provide sleep sacks for parents of newborns. They believe the program is working to reduce some deaths, but they need more hospitals to sign on.
Phil has more information about what's being done to fight the state's high infant mortality rate. It's on our website. Just visit okcfox.com.